Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have another round, another match. FurySK, Your Majesty, in our Zelda 1 Randomizer Pentaforce tournament. With me on co-commentary, I have Jiggly Saint.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Right on. On tracking, I have Drunk Fox, and restreaming is Math Girl. We'd like to thank the Randomating community for putting us on, and we shall be getting started shortly.
Yep. What do you think we're going to see this particular matchup?
We're going to see 5 Triforces acquired, and entering into level 9 after that fact. Hopefully they have all their go mode items at that point.
Well, it looks like we got to start here in the Dead Woods. So the first thing they're going to be looking for is, of course, a regular wood sword.
That can be in any open cave. It must be accessible without bombs, without a candle.
Any open cave or Armos. But of course, they're going to want to dig out Armos anyway because one of them has an item underneath. And wow, look at that. Maximum price bombs. All the shop prices have been shuffled, and they can be shuffled, I believe, plus or minus 20.
And we got the take any's here.
Yep. Let's see what vanilla level 3 has. Ooh. 70. Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a maximum poverty seed. I can just tell.
Yep, Your Majesty.
This is going to be a. And those bombs, you're.
Fury checking down this southwestern side.
And that's a good spot to get. Oh, and we've got level 8. That's a good spot to get out of the way since it's so far away from everything else.
Yeah, not too far to start, which is probably why they headed down here fairly quickly.
Yeah,
Your Majesty
that's not so bad.
Secret there.
Yep. And it looks like Your Majesty is going to be following suit. And hey, look at that! Ooh, we've got dig doggers, but a spiral staircase. Now, I'm gonna bet that this is the corridor staircase. And that's probably going to get them further into 8. And the other thing is that these are. Oh, I guess.
Nope.
Wow! Look at that! I was totally wrong. That's a white sword.
FurySK.
You know what that means? What that means is if they find the wooden sword, they can take the candle that is also offered, and of course that's a randomizer exclusive.
Yep, free candle, something I look for if I got that white sword and I find any take-any's, I'm grabbing those hearts and I'm saving up for that blue candle. Despite the poor money, I would still save up because we got level 4 on Your Majesty's
in here.
Side.
But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anywhere without bombs. And what I was saying earlier is that all of the dungeons are of their vanilla shapes, but there is one twist. They can start anywhere along the outside perimeter of the dungeon. Doesn't have to be at the bottom. And of course, that is what was added in the latest randomizer release.
Yep, it's a constant project by Mr. Fred Coughlin.
Yeah.
Fury taking a death there. Just
well,
south
look,
of
ladder.
Ladder's another big item. It's not strictly required, but most seeds it is a required item to get.
If there's something on the coast that's required, like the silvers or the bow, then that is definitely going to come into play. And let's talk a little bit more about the new system with the Pentaforce. So the idea is that they only need to get 5 Triforce pieces in order to enter level 9. However, important items can also be found in level 9. So you can have, of course, the ladder, addition to the bow, or to the silver arrows. You can have the bow, you can have the raft, you can have the recorder or the power bracelet. So there's a lot of every item can be in level 9.
Yep,
so,
and it makes routing that much more important. You're gonna gamble on an important item or 9, Or are you gonna dig, some of the other levels out even after a 5th Triforce? Hoping that level 9 isn't super trolly.
It all comes down to where the items, lay.
Speaking of items there, I just saw a blue candle shop on your Majesty's side at 47. Pretty decent price.
But with the large secret being at 79, I would say no. I would hold off just a little while longer. Because Fury knows that there is going to be a free candle when they finally find that sword cave.
That sword cave could be in a trolley spot, though. You never know when it's going to be located on Death Mountain.
Oh, yeah. And what have we got? Okay, here. Medium secret is 28, so that's still not as good as it could have been. And Fury here is going to go wandering through the desert, and probably going to make their way up to the Armos spot in the Lost Hills. And it looks like there's one more cave down here under, just past the fairy fountain. That could definitely hold a sword.
I'm guessing that your Majesty is going to head towards the coast to grab that.
Yeah, with the raft item. Or the raft item. Well, it could be the raft. We've got a level 3 sighting here.
It's a very interesting tile to land on the vanilla shape.
Yep.
Looks like it might be in the center, but it's on an edge. And Fury doing a pirouette to open that right-hand side. And your Majesty is
immediate compass.
Coast.
What was that? I didn't catch it.
Your Majesty, is that the bow? That is the bow.
Oh wow, that's big. And you know what? With this low money seed, I would think, investing in arrows might actually be a good idea. Because you don't know when you're going to run into a Goma block. And it looks like we found our item here in 3, and it is going to be the red ring.
Nice find early.
Oh, even so, because with the money, the blue ring is almost completely out of the question.
So level 3 with the red ring, white
and then an
sword,
immediate
early in
Triforce.
level 8. Fury is taking names here early on.
Yep, and it looks like and they're gonna pick up the wooden sword.
Nope, can't blame them.
Nope, can't blame.
You
but
see that white sword out of 8.
When Fury gets down there, they're going to be able to take a candle and start burninating everything.
Speaking of the book, there was that hint there on Fury's side mentioning the book. Would you like to share with our audience what the book is?
Yes, there is a new mechanic. There's a new mechanic that has been added. As you can see, everybody in Hyrule is saying the exact same thing. Now, what happens is the book acts as a translator. So once one of the players, has the book, they will reveal their true message.
And Fury grabs the candle there.
And of course, aside from the hint shop, there's also the dungeon hints. More importantly, the dungeon hints in level 9, which tell the location of the silver arrows, the whereabouts of Ganon, and the whereabouts of the kidnapped.
Here's a message from chat, Jay Coper. Your Majesty is playing with some custom sprites.
Yes, that's right, these custom sprites.
Yep. A possibility doesn't affect the gameplay. It just makes it a little more entertaining, slightly more confusing to watch, but entertaining all the same.
At least you can, know whose side of the screen is whose.
Yep, and your Majesty doing some Genie farming there.
Yep.
You spawn a bunch of these Genies, take out that first one, 9 hits with the wooden sword, but all the others will drop an item.
Yep, all the graveyards have special flags that will defeat everything on screen when the main enemy goes. Yep.
So I'm pretty sure Fury does not have the ladder. He's going to take a look at this item anyway, and he will certainly be wanting to make his way back down here, seeing as the bow is required. At least these bomb-dropping enemies are pretty squishy, even with that wood sword. These runners aren't having a problem getting
we got
bomb
Lionels.
dropped.
Lionels are not something you want to see.
Fury checking out this coast. Nothing yet.
And it's a potion shop. And we've got Your Majesty here with the level 4 and can actually go ahead and start digging it out because of bombs.
Still no candles, so he can't light up these rooms.
True, but the rooms are easy enough to navigate without a candle, at least so far.
At least they're not shapes.
You're right, it's not shapes. But that does mean, though, that there will be dark rooms. For as you know, in shapes, there's only one dark room, and that is the room with the pig. But here, it could be, many of the different... Oh, and we've got level 9 already.
I believe the only dungeons with dark rooms in the vanilla game are level 4 and level 6.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pretty certain. Could be wrong. Chat, I'm sure, will correct me.
Oh, look at that. No, don't. Ah, there we go.
Boomerang early on can't hurt, but he opts not to.
It is if it's the cursed boomerang.
Does not want to offend anybody running commentary or the restreams. You know who you are.
Oh, and I believe when Fury gets there, they're gonna do something.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Fury is on Team Bloomerang. Ooh, 94 for a bomb upgrade.
Listen, who am I to judge a person and their religion, right?
Ooh, Beefy Vire's not going down to a bomb drop. That means they've rolled at least 5.
Yep. So they're not going to be decent enough to get bombs off of.
Yeah, Fury's up here in the northeast corner. Nothing in that cave other than a fairly cheap meat at 90.
Level 4 has been full cleared.
Yep, Boomerang and the Triforce gotten by Your Majesty. They are tied up in the Triforce department.
More importantly, that's one future level that will not need to come back and be dug. But I bet it looks like Your Majesty is coming back in, probably going to look for some keys.
Well, speaking of keys, that's a key purchase on Fury's side. He was up to 252 rupees. He's going in for, that's a second one.
So that's the Key of Shame. That's, usually, as it's usually called. But in here, it's probably a very good idea to stock up.
Yep,
of course.
3, and he's got no shame about it.
Well, at least until they find the any key in just one more dungeon.
Nope. Even after the any key, it's always nice to have infinite keys. I still hate the book. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, the book is
kinda. Has purchased the candle.
Yep. And there's the other hint shop.
Both our runners doing a very good job at excavating out this overworld, finding a couple of levels, grabbing some key items.
And I think Your Majesty is going to stumble, and now we've stumbled upon level 2. Oh, look at that! There's a take any road or take any item. Take any road.
Your Majesty's first, grabbing that heart.
Yep.
Both our runners, 1 in 3 chance of grabbing that white sword item. Shuffled to either 4, 5, or 6 hearts. Majesty looks like he's about to pick up his white sword here.
Yep.
As Fury finds the heart container at a level 2. Not sure if that is the coast heart that's been shuffled in here or just the regular boss heart.
Usually, oh, look at that, ladder blocked.
Yep.
You know, if I understand correctly, that white sword item looks a lot like one of the power-ups in Kid Icarus.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The fire arrow power-up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of sprites Your Majesty's used. I'm not familiar with that game myself.
It looks like an amalgamation of a whole bunch of stuff. And still looking for the item in 2.
It's possible it was that heart. Still not sure.
You know, my experience is that it usually isn't the heart, though. If we find another heart, then we will know for sure.
Yup. Another key in a Triforce room here. Pick that up.
Yep, and it looks like level 8 has bunnies. And there's another ladder block.
So it should tell Fury the ladder is fairly accessible.
There's the corridor staircase in 8.
And the last skip, though, of course, drops a clock.
Yep. We'll see if this room here has anything good in it. Your Majesty has to be careful to avoid that. Oh, that's the clock, but that ends up clearing the room anyway, so...
Yeah, no, he's gotta watch it. He
and,
doesn't have
we
the
got
red ring that Fury
okay,
found in level 3.
Did Fury... It was Fury that picked up the red ring, right?
Correct.
Okay. Because you can't quite see it on, you know, with the color of the sprite.
Yep, he's opted to change his tunic colors as the rings progress.
Yep.
It's like the red ring gave him the normal blue tunic color.
Wait, what was that? Oh, that looked like it was just a groupie. Still nothing.
So Dodongo on Your Majesty's side.
Yep.
Might have gone in there and tried to get a bomb drop off that Dodongo.
Yeah, but then that might have been a bit of a... No, is this the room we just came in? No, I don't think so. So
Yeah,
this is...
first time it's
Yep, it's our item, and it's the...
Aqua Menace.
Okay, chat knows what to do. Chat knows what to do.
There's the Innie key.
Yep, and it's vanilla location.
I mean, level 8 with the white sword and the Innie key, that's a pretty nice level 8.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty decent. Plus, also, getting those items out of the way now also means that it's more likely that the other, you know, the other dungeons are gonna... Well, the other dungeons are either gonna have really good prizes or they're gonna have really bad prizes. But we've already found the worst prize, so...
Well, Fury picked up that Triforce out of level 2. I did not see if he picked up any items.
You know, the item might actually be ladder blocked.
Ah, true.
Oh, no, it had to have been the power bracelet, because look at that, we just found level 5.
Perfect.
And it looks like we find... I'd say this is a corridor staircase. And it is. And we got a Triforce on Your Majesty's side, level 8. Found both items, won't need to come back. That's one of the larger dungeons. That's good to get that out of the way early.
Tying it back up, 2-2. But
Yeah.
I think he's in a little bit of a lead with that ladder and the bow.
And looks like we found
5.
Lord Banana, and yeah, disrespecting the banana.
So level 4 with the Bloomerang, level 5 with Lord Banana himself.
Yep.
Power Bracelet in 2. So where's level 1 hiding at, do you think?
Level 1, judging by where we have been so far, it's either going to be under a rock or it's going to be somewhere in Death Mountain, and there's a tea room. Can't do much there without a ladder.
I think there's a few other spots that we haven't checked on the overworld, but we are getting to that point where it might be under one of those item required spots.
The raft, the other wooden object that you use to get over the water, that only unlocks 2 extra spots, whereas the power bracelet unlocks 4. And of course the recorder unlocks just 1.
Yep, so we are doing the first quest overworld for this tournament.
Yes. So it should only be unlocking only 1 spot, Recorder Lake.
Yep, and that's the Triforce out of level 5 for Fury.
Yep. So back up to 3.
He will not be going back in. We found the item out of there.
Yep.
So looks like he's gonna do a screen scroll over to vanilla level 5 now. And
so
then head towards the waterfall.
So already up to 3 Triforce pieces. Fury must be wondering what's the next move after getting all 5. To go and dig out 9 or to go look for one of those other levels? Because, level 1 hasn't been found yet. So, and that's a pretty small dungeon. And of course, the book is still in play. The heart piece or the heart container is still in play. The wand is still in play, and the raft and the recorder. Yeah, there's still lots of items left to find.
Fury picking up those arrows. Great call.
Yep.
Still with no ladder, though. Up to 6 hearts, guaranteed that white sword item once we find that cave.
Yeah, what is the white sword item? That's a very good question.
It's not a boomerang.
Nope, it's not a boomerang, and it,
not a bow or a bracelet.
It's not a ring.
Narrowing down those options, but still be a handful of anything.
If it's the silver arrows, that would be huge.
Be huge for whoever finds it first. Your Majesty grabbed the Triforce out of 8, right?
I believe so.
Ooh, level 9.
Yep, level 9. Must have, because the any key was an 8, correct? And it looks like Fury has finally found the ladder.
And held up an A, head to start.
We've got a bait purchase.
So Fury's gonna do an interesting trick here. First the screen scroll to the graveyard. But then one screen south, he's going to actually do a world wrap.
Yeah.
You can only do this from the left-hand side over to the right-hand side of the overworld. Makes grabbing that coast item nice and easy, especially with that start screen they had.
Yep.
So wouldn't be surprised if he heads straight up to level 2, but nope, he's not. Where's he headed? Level 8, maybe?
Speaking of vanilla, or speaking of level 2, I think we're probably, Your Majesty is probably going to head right towards Vanilla level 2 and see what's up there.
Yeah, I think Fury already checked this out and it was nothing useful. But he's digging into level 4 now that he's armed with the ladder.
Yep, and many sane people would be very disappointed in what they find, but I think Fury is going to be rather happy. And of course, I only joke around, it's just a little thing that we've got, the memes, right?
Everyone's got memes.
Everyone's got memes. It's how they define themselves. Whoa, look at that. We got a gamble and a plus 20. We got a double Dodongo stun.
Textbook bomb drops off those Dodongos for Fury as he's headed back down there.
Thinking, ooh, should I or shouldn't I? And yep, there we go. FurySK is now the proud owner of the cursed boomerang.
Putting it to good use right away.
Yep.
We're still missing level 1, level 6, and level 7.
At this point in time, I would think Death Mountain is the definite play for both of these runners.
You don't want to dig Death Mountain if you don't have to.
But of course you know that you would have to anyway, because that's just how the game runs.
Well,
the more you don't want to do something, the more you know you have to do it.
I think with these flags, we have the number of levels that are required. Interestingly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fury, is he gonna purchase those? He is. An extra 3 bombs. Nice price.
It's probably the best.
It's not so nice with the money we've got this seed, but
That's
extra
true.
bombs will be taken any chance they can.
Also, what's really good too is that also if if Fury finds a mugger room, then they have a bomb capacity to spare, and Fury has the Triforce out of 4.
Yep, one to go. Is he gonna head down to level 8 and grab that any key?
No, I think they're gonna go look around in Death Mountain. And of course, we're gonna
play. He's hoping level 1 shows itself. Prefer that over, 6, 7, or 8. Don't know where 6 and 7 are, but...
Yep.
I'm sure if he can find level 1 in the next, few minutes, it'll be a good call. Your Majesty in level 2, but armed with the ladder, unlike Fury when he was in here, so maybe we can... Oh wait, no, we found the item in here.
Yeah, we found the item. It was definitely the power bracelet.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, so unfortunately that advantage is, in fact, I think the advantage is going back to Fury. With all the Triforce pieces, and has the same loadout as Your Majesty.
And he is also armed with the red ring.
Yes. And the white sword. Well, they both have the white sword now, but...
And here's level 7.
Here's level 7.
I'm sure Fury's just gonna pop in a few rooms, see if there's an early Triforce. Otherwise, I'm sure he's gonna continue that exploration of Death Mountain. Grabbing a key here.
Yep.
No bomb hole north, but a bomb hole to the right. And a nice rupee boss.
Yep.
And a shoot room.
Oh, shoot. But that could be the Triforce room.
There's the bow.
Yep, taking out the bow and taking out these bunnies.
And a heart container.
Yep.
Now, where's that Triforce?
Now, if I would have checked the shoot room just to be on the safe side, because I've seen that Triforce show up in the shoot rooms more often than not. Sometimes when you've played a lot of randomizers and you've seen a lot of randomizers, you start noticing weird patterns. And of course, it's all random, so there's absolutely no meaning to any of it, but sometimes you just sort of get a sixth sense for where you think something might be somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta go with your gut when you're racing.
Yeah. For all the strategy, there's also a lot of intuition that goes into running a game like this.
Not just in running, but racing too has a different, gives
Oh, yeah.
you a different mindset and a different strategy. It's easy to meta yourself and say, oh, another runner might not dig level 7 because it's gigantic. And if the silvers are in level 7, it's going to be the play to make.
And there is the power bracelet hidden behind one of the traps.
I agree with Shatty in chat. I definitely didn't think you'd be digging so much a level 7, but... And you called it, Jiggly.
I'm 2 for 2.
Triforce high 5, but with that, Fury has 5, and he can head into level 9.
So the truth is, though, is I don't know about that for sure, but here's the thing. That horizontal shoot room, that's one of the rooms, and there's only one of those rooms in the entirety of the first quest. So that room is only going to show up once. And there's always going to be an item in that room. In vanilla level 3 where it's found, it's always bombs. But for some reason, I guess they think, oh, well, that's a great place for a Triforce.
So Fury, yeah, I don't think Fury has found level 9, so he's going to finish up Deathman.
No, I think Fury has found 9. But okay. I'd look for level 1 first before checking out 9. And it looks like level 1's not on Death Mountain. It might be where Vanilla, Spectacle Rock is. But I'm starting to look at, maybe there's another block.
I think we haven't seen all the power bracelet spots. I think the one on the south and the one in the forest
That's true.
Haven't been checked yet.
Yep. We still haven't found our white sword item yet.
That's another good point. Yeah.
At this rate, I'm starting to wonder if the white sword item is actually the raft.
And that's level 3's Triforce for YourMajeste. He's up to 4, 1 to go.
Fury's looking, towards where level 8 will be for him.
YourMajeste jumping back into level 3. He'll be a little happy to find that red ring. Not as happy as he would if it was the silver arrows in here. But you don't say no to the red ring.
Nope. Oh, look at that. Noping out of level 8. Did Fury even go into level 8?
Yes, he found the white sword there.
Oh, yes, that's right, but didn't go back to finish the job.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a bigger level. I don't blame him, but hopefully the any key doesn't come back to bite him.
Well, with 6 keys, I kind of doubt that. But of course, level 9 is full of locked doors, and is known as the Great Equalizer. And we've got the red ring on YourMajeste's side.
Level 5.
Yep.
Shouldn't take YourMajeste too long in here to find his 5th Triforce.
So yeah, so now it's just a race to the silvers and a race to, Ganon. And let's see here, and
white sword item is the wand on Fury's side.
That's nice. That's gonna definitely, output some damage. Give more of a ranged attack. And also, if you mash both buttons together, you'll have an even stronger attack.
It's really narrowing down our choices for where the silver arrows are, though.
Yeah. So here at 34 minutes, I guess we can even give a little bit of an item recap. So level 1 has not been found yet. Level 2 had the power bracelet. 3 had the red ring. 4 had the scrap metal, the inferior model, as I like to call it, the cursed boomerang. Level 5 had Lord Banana. We don't know where level 6 is yet. Level 7 had... Did we find what was in 7?
No, Fury did not dig the item out of 7.
Okay, no. So level 7 is still missing. Level 8 had the white sword and the any key. And of course, the raft, or the raft item, the coast item was the bow. And if the Armos item was the ladder.
And the white sword item, the wand. So that leaves us the red candle, the book, the silver arrows, the coast heart, and there's always one that you miss. And the raft.
Yeah, the raft. So that's 5.
And the recorder.
And the recorder, that is 6. So that's 6 items spread across. Let's see here. So we've got 2 in level 1.
There's the magical sword there.
Yeah, magic sword is over there. So 1, 2, 6, 7.
And level 9.
Yeah. So I would say level 1 by now is the most invaluable piece of information, because that's going to...
No,
but it looks like
YourMajeste is gambling on level 9.
Well, this is actually a good move because...
There's the last push block spot on Fury's side.
So it looks like we might have a block. We might have a raft block. We might have a recorder block. But the question is, do we have a silver arrows block? Are they blocking the silvers? Or are the silvers right here in 9?
It's possible that we won't even need those last items, even if the level is blocked under one of them. If it's not holding any important items.
Looks like Fury is following suit, looking in level 9. But this is a good move, because even if you don't find the item that you want, whatever items you do find, you can scratch those off the list. And also, too, you can get a route to, where is Ganon, where is Zelda?
Speaking of the piggy and the princess, would you like to share with our owners what we're looking for in level 9 here?
Yes, in level 9 we are looking for the pig. And, the pig likes to make a lot of noise. So if you're in one room, left, right, up, or down, anything adjacent to that room, you're going to hear the roar of Ganon. Or the roar of Gleeok, because the game loves to reuse sounds, right? But of course, if there's a Patra in the room, the Patra is going to take precedence over that sound.
Another thing we're looking for is a shutter door that does not open once the enemies are cleared.
Yep.
On a second pass.
Oh, look,
can't tell what that is.
That's the recorder. It's got to be a recorder.
I was thinking it might be the book there, but I think you're right.
Actually, I think that looks like the warp whistle from Super Mario 3. Which is definitely appropriate, because the Super Mario 3 warp whistle makes the, the recorder sound when you toot it.
And Fury has entered level 9, staring down a Patra there.
Oh. Nope. For a moment there, I thought we might have found Zelda. And it looks like we haven't.
Nope. easily trolled by those wall masters.
Oh yeah, they can be quite the handful. It looks like that any key is paying off after all.
Yep, Fury not hurting though with 7.
Nope.
Trying
But
to
you know, if
put
the
hurt
hunt
on those whiz robes.
if the hunt is long and the hunt is hard, then it'll whittle down those keys.
There's a push block on Fury's side as Your Majesty hears the pig.
Yeah. We can't really do much with the pig without the silvers.
So it's either north or south in that room. Looks like Your Majesty's stumbled in some of these hint rooms, which normally might be helpful, but without the book, can't, you know.
You can't understand them.
Nothing gained.
Yep.
Oh, there's the shutter door on Fury's side.
Okay, we've got a Zelda.
So both Ganon and the princess in the northeast quadrant.
Let's see if they can bomb out of this room. If they can bomb out of this room, then... No, I guess they're not going to try.
Nope, he's found the princess. He's looking for the pig and the silver arrows.
Yep. Speaking of silver arrows, this is definitely a room that might have them.
Your Majesty is just a few screens west of Princess Zelda.
Yep.
Hopefully he can find a route over there. Push
Got
block
stairs,
to
and we
stairs.
have... Nope.
Yeah, no, Fury was on this screen earlier. And I think over here to the right... Yeah, this is the screen with the shutter door. Princess Zelda is right under here.
So Zelda is guarded by whiz robes.
And looking at the position of where Ganon is too, I think there's might be a very nice route over there if there's some bomb holes that open up. Looks like Fury's headed towards the pig's direction now. Taking the staircase all the way to the other side of the level.
They both want to find that other item.
Yeah, I can't do anything to Ganon without those silvers.
Nope. And that recorder is only going to open up one extra spot, so... Oh... Yeah, these patcher rooms, they're never good. Manages to sneak by.
Here's another diamond, and it is the recorder for Fury.
What's that? Yeah.
Say again?
Oh, I was just saying that looked like a nasty room, but my eyes were just deceiving me. With half a heart, every room is a nasty room.
Not as bad now that he's got the red ring, for sure.
Still, you don't want to be taken down by a gel.
Nope, that's definitely embarrassing.
Or
unless
candle
they
fire.
roll super beefy.
Or a keys. Or hey, this is a room we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen this. Yep. Yep, and what he got? Oh, that's the coast heart.
Ah, okay. Good information.
So that means we know for absolute fact that the silvers are not in level 9.
Yep, and Your Majesty quickly making the play over to Recorder Lake. What do we got? Nothing.
Or... no, just nothing. So, you know what this means?
Level 1, 6, or 7 are...
You know what this means, though? We
silvers.
haven't found 6 or 1. I think the play is in 7. And it's gotta be the raft. It's gotta be the raft. At this point in time, we have got to be blocked.
So
Now there
always
is
a spot or two that you can forget, such as this forgotten spot up over
which I
towards
believe they
level
have
1.
forgotten the forgotten spot. Well, there's spot 2.
Yep. No,
Oh, here
Your
we go. That's
Majesty hasn't found the wand.
oh yeah,
here.
that's right. The wand was the yeah. The forgotten spot hasn't been checked. Spectacle Rock hasn't been checked.
I don't think Fury has found the path to Ganon either.
Yeah. See, either level 1 and 6 are going to be up in the East Death Mountain area, or we've got a raft block. 7 is going to be our answer.
Your Majesty narrowing down his choices, checking all the push block spots.
That's level 8. They don't want level 8.
He's gonna head towards... And here is the heart container, I believe, on Fury's side.
Yep. Fury's gonna take one look at that and is gonna nope right out of 9.
Yep, it was really efficient routing on his part. Picking up the heart container, interesting call.
Well, if they get one more, then they have a shot at the magic sword.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Alright, the hunt begins. Where are the silver arrows?
Yep.
Both are runners armed with the same knowledge. So if you're Fury, do you go back to level 7 or level 8? Or do you look for the last remaining 2 dungeons?
Yeah, I would check the last 2 check for the last 2 dungeons, because you know one is going to be the key to the whole thing.
Well, looks like he's gonna head to level 8 and hopefully grab that any key.
Yeah, but that's going to be time that Your Majesty is going to make up and looking for new levels or digging level 7. Speaking of which, we found level 6.
Alright, just 1 level missing now.
At least level 6 isn't too bad combat-wise.
And I didn't quite catch what happened on Fury's side, but he's quickly noped out a level 8.
Yep. What have we got here? We have an item, or do we have a staircase? It's the item that is...
Book, maybe?
The
silvers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess either the book or the red candle.
Well, we are going to find out. Well, it can't be the red candle, because the red candle is going to look like the blue candle.
Ah, good. Yep.
Yep.
Looks like chat's saying it's the book.
Yeah.
So, if you're mad, are you gonna go back to those hint shops, especially that one that's really close to their starting screen? I think that would be my play. 89 rupees in the book.
Did your Majesty even check out Death Mountain? Oh no, they still have
No.
a power bracelet spot left to check.
It finds the letter, not gonna pick that up.
Well, with the kind of money this seed offers, I don't think a potion, unless it's in a take any spot, is really going to offer that much.
And with the red ring, probably won't need it.
But not just that, also the white sword. You know, with white sword, that, you know, Ganon's going to go down a lot sooner than with the wooden sword.
This is not the item on Fury's side. This is the transport staircase.
Yep.
It's Your Majesty bombing. Oh, there's level 1.
There we go.
Could this be it?
Well, if it's not, then you know that 7 is going to be the play. Because that's the only one left.
Did Your Majesty... Oh, yeah. So this has to have the red candle and the silver arrows.
Or it could have the red candle in the raft. Actually, no, you're absolutely right, because... Oh no, it could definitely have the raft.
There's the
But
raft.
there's the raft, yeah.
Oh, I guess the other possibility is level 7.
Yep. So if this next item that we find is the red candle, then the silvers are in 7, and that would mean that we're getting a full clear.
So Your Majesty picking that raft up because you're still not sure if, you know, a level is under the raft spot.
Oh, holy
We know,
yes.
based on both the runners, but he still has not found all the levels. I think he's missing level 7 at this point.
Yep.
And, oh, I think he grabbed it. He grabbed something.
Well, we're gonna know
where they are.
Yep.
Alright, silver arrows in level 1. Your Majesty headed straight back to level 9 now.
Yep.
He's in go mode.
And not only that, they know where Ganon and, you know, Zelda is. But of course, you know that Zelda was locked behind a magic staircase that was hidden behind a room full of blue whiz robes. And meanwhile, here on Fury's side, still looking for what's going to turn out to be the any key.
I believe it was in a diamond staircase guarded by some keys. Right here. Oh, no, this is the Aquamenus. Where are those keys? Ah, one to the right. Yep, there we go.
Wall masters guard the compass. Well, I guess he can't. I guess he can say that the Well Masters are at least giving Link a little bit of a hand.
So Your Majesty was not able to bomb up from that spot. He's got to find another way around Ganon.
Yep.
Thanks, game.
Elsewhere. Yeah, the silvers to kill the beast lie in the Elseworlds.
Your Majesty has found the workaround. He has found the pig.
Let's go. Time.
So with the white sword, takes 7 or 8 hits.
But with the red ring, each one of those Ganon hugs is going to do 1 heart of damage.
Nice stun lock. Here we got bacon.
Yay! Or you know, if you go that way, veggie bacon. You know, just think of Ganon as a giant broccoli or something.
Fury has found that any key and now frantically searching. Alright, where is it? Where's level 1?
And here is... Oh, wow, look at that. Can you... Even after after getting through this room, yep, there's a... Go back to start. Even after you clear that room out, there's still another room full of blue Wizrobes guarding Zelda. Fortunately, you don't have to fight them, but they're definitely going to be in your way.
Fury grabbing some bombs.
At that price, that's like bombs of shame.
Level 4, where's he headed?
One thing of noting that Your Majesty's sprite clashes a little bit between, against the yellow background of level 9.
I'm sure they are well versed in...
Oh yeah.
Might make it a little confusing for us or the viewers, but not a problem for Your Majesty.
Speaking of not a problem, there goes down the blue Wizrobes.
As Fury finds level 1.
Okay. Little too late, but still have to get past this room.
There's the shutter door, opens right up after Ganon's defeated,
get through and gets through, and no surprises. Oh, and Zelda guards the bombs.
GG to Your Majesty.
Yep, GG.
Just over 56 minutes here.
Yep.
Try to pull him in for a post-race interview. As Fury is in level 1, looking for those silvers.
Yep.
I believe they were at the top of kind of the eagle's head.
Oh, you mean where the vanilla bow is?
Correct. Fury continuing up this path here. Doesn't need that key with the any key. Clear out these red dark nuts, and I think it was the Gibdos who guarded the silver arrows. And the heart container gives him a chance at mags, but at this point I don't think he'll be going for that play.
No. So do we have an interview, or?
I was just trying to send Your Majesty a message here.
Yep, there we go.
Good game, sir. What'd you think of the race?
Oh man, I could have got a sub 50.
It was a pretty nice seed early on. Fury found level 8 real early on, and grabbed that white sword before he even found the wood one.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yep, but it was a very good race. Both of you guys back and forth with the items and Triforces. You were the first one into level 9, the first one to find both those items, first one to find level 1.
The big divergence was that Fury went back to check level 8 because they didn't get the magic key buried inside, whereas you went, up to Death Mountain and checked, the forgotten spot, or at least a spot that was forgotten.
Yeah.
And that turned out to be the key that held everything together.
Man. Man.
at least you didn't have to dig level 7.
I mean, at that point when Silvers wasn't in 9, I was thinking
Draft in 7.
Dig 7, maybe.
I think it really came down to the Triforces that you chose to dig out. You went with 2, 3, 4, and 5, all relatively small dungeons. Level 8's bigger, but the Triforce wasn't too deep inside. Whereas Fury, he also grabbed 2, 3, 4, and 5, but his 5th Triforce was at a level 7. I think that made all the difference.
I'm curious. What time did they get the ladder?
Oh, they got the ladder much later than you. I want to say 20 or 30 minutes in.
Yeah, you definitely held an advantage with the early ladder.
Yeah, because I was thinking before the race started, if it's an early ladder and like bow is free, like if it's on the coast or whatever,
yep,
then I have a good chance. And it just so happened that bow was free.
Yeah, you certainly made a good call there, man.
Yeah, because, man, I know most people, when they do randomizer, they have like a set route, but it's hard for me to do that since it's random.
And I can't imagine having a set route.
Yeah, when I play, all I just do is I sort of just start grabbing at everything as possible.
I mean, you gotta look for the open caves at the start, but then once you get your bombs and your
And here's Fury, finally found Ganon.
You really want to try to be as efficient as possible on that overworld, and both of you guys did a really good job excavating the overworld. Bombs were pretty easy, candles pretty free.
Well, the bombs weren't free, but I guess they felt like dropping tonight.
Yep,
and there we go.
A bunch of bombs on his side.
Got the bacon. Oh. Did they bomb the Triforce?
He did. It looks like he was taking a little bit of frustration out on the peg and the seed here.
So, like, I more or less just grinded runs all this morning, ever since I woke up. Because, me and Fury, we, do practice races a lot. And I want to say 60 to 70% of the time he beats me. So it was something I really wanted to do because, Fury's no slouch.
Yeah, right on. It sounds like you guys got a nice healthy rivalry going. Alright, Fury's just a few screens away from the princess, but can he get by these blue whiz robes?
Oh, it looks like... Oh, and yes,
yep,
there was a way you could bomb out. That would have helped a lot.
Well, that potion's gonna help even more.
Yeah, especially in this room.
Might not be the play if Your Majesty hadn't finished yet, but he knows what he's doing. He's wasting a little bit of time here for fun.
Oh yeah.
taking some frustration out. But wow. Great
I
race
can't
by
wait to
both of
bomb
you
the
guys.
princess. Oh, you know what they could have done? They could have sat there and let their health being chipped away by the fire until there was half a heart left.
Not something you want to do if your potential first place finisher, but
Yeah,
definitely
I
don't blame
suppose.
them.
Yeah.
See if we can't get Fury in here. Well, as we're finishing up, anything you want to remind our viewers of JigglySync?
Yeah. Definitely, if you're inclined, definitely follow all of their channels. You know? So, Your Majesty, FurySK, and, you know, I guess definitely another shout out to our, the staff here who've, definitely stayed up and, definitely helped us put on a good show. And the quote unquote superior model is in chat. Hello.
So,
Hi.
What'd you think of the seed? Good game.
well, I don't know that I did that much wrong in terms of my overworld routing. Just got quite unlucky with where silvers were.
Yeah, that was the biggest difference, was that when Your Majesty went around looking for one, you were still busy around an 8.
I made I guess a guesstimate that it would either be an 8 or 7, but as far as our overworld routing goes, pretty much picture perfect, and I just got stopped by the fact that I got the Triforce in 7. Didn't go
Yeah.
to Eastern Death Mountain, and that, I guess, was the only real big difference, because I don't know that I could have done my pattern and my routing in the overworld any faster than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both were very efficient on your overworld routing. The free items were a plus. But you guys both, were neck and neck up in, till level 9. Your Majesty, got the information a little sooner, picked the right dungeon to dig, and grab those silvers.
Yeah, you want to dig level 1, but it requires you actually finding it. And
Honestly, though,
I made the effort to actually find level 1 on my way to level 9, because I didn't have white sword knowledge because I skipped the vanilla start, and I didn't have level 1 and level 6 knowledge.
yeah, I didn't find 1, 6 until late. But honestly, though, when I saw level 1 and I saw silvers are in there, I was like, oh well, Fury must already be in Ganon's room, because I don't know. I just assumed that I was behind at that point.
It's something about me and you racing. Like, your times finishing go up by like 25 minutes, so I guess I'll bring the best out in you.
I mean, I did get like 3 sub 50. I got a sub 50 this morning and like 2 sub 55s, so maybe, I don't know.
So I was looking it over just for the heck of it in like previous races me and you have raced, and it's kind of a weird pattern where I haven't been able to beat you.
Oh, I thought for sure it was the opposite way. I thought it was the other way around.
For a long time it was, but switched recently.
Oh, well, I don't take anyone lightly. I take everybody serious, and I, give them respect and stuff. So,
Well, if that is all we have tonight on Randomania 3, I'd like to remind everyone there's plenty other races. Over on Randomania 1, we have Chest Jerk, and Chest Jerk is racing against OPT Lawyer. They should be finishing up unless they have been dealt a trolley seed at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, or just a few minutes ago. We have Bobbing for Fries versus Sausage Link, and that is over on Randomania 4. And then also a few minutes ago on Speed Gaming 2, we have Redbird Grad versus Random Effect. So if you're in the mood for more Zelda 1 Randomizer, head on over. And yeah, it's been great calling this race with you, Jiggly Saint.
Yeah, this
Anything
has
left
been
to
a
add?
great race. Couldn't have asked for a better race.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So once again, thanks to Random Mania, thanks to Math Girl for restreaming, thanks to Drunk Fox for tracking, and we will catch you all another night.